Hello, and thanks for dropping by to find out more about being a transporter here at Lakeland Regional Medical Center. Being part of Lakeland Regional means being part of a culture where respect and caring guide all our interactions with patients, families, and each other. It's not only what we do that matters, but how we do it. And we're always on the lookout for individuals who will consistently contribute to our positive culture by creating outstanding experiences for our patients, families, and coworkers.
Well, you have to be fast-paced. You have to be able to keep up. We're timed. We have 20 minutes from the time we pick up a job to get it, to finish it.
Be like accountability, as far as to be able to count on you to help the patients out when they're in need, to be able to be here when we need you, as far as on time for the job, and to always be willing to be more active working and know that it's a all-day runaround job.
I try being all excited and happy. It makes my day go by faster if I'm a little uplifting. I try to put smiles on people's faces, make them laugh. But
I think it needs to be someone that's, not uptight, not flustered easily. You do get patients sometimes that, are very upset, belligerent, family members that kind of take it out on you, and you have to be able to not take it personally and not fight back with them. Kind of a mellow personality, I think, is, someone that actually wants to be helping people.
Because they've been waiting I don't know, maybe a couple hours for you to get there sometimes, and they're like, where have you been? But there's, of course, patients before them. But yeah, definitely patience. Patience and attitude.
I want to be a nurse. I want to be an RN, and I figured if I came here and checked into the possibilities of I want to make sure that's what I want to do, and see if I like the environment, which I do, and then to find out if there's any way that they could pay for your education if you continue to work here, which they do.
But I know with the hospital that we are giving care to other patients, but it never hurts as far as for it to just have fun, and I would want someone who would actually be wanting to interact more with helping me out with the patient besides with just standing around and watching. It's good to watch, to learn, but to be more openly to ask, okay, we need this, or ask for help, and I would do the same with them.
I mean, it's definitely something you probably need to make sure you want to do something in the medical field, and patients don't bother you, or smells or anything like that, because you do get that all day long.
You got to be quick. You have 20 minutes for each job. You're going to be walking an average of 12 miles a day.
I was kind of nervous. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to remember all these places where they're all at, but I did pretty good, actually.
Yes. I was nervous. I was a wreck. I was running around the hospital just asking, okay, where's this area? Where's that area?
It's just, it seems a bit overwhelming at first, but they have you shadow for a couple days, and then they ask you, do you feel like you're okay to be on your own? And if you're not, then they'll have you shadow some more, and but you get used to it. Once you've walked 12 miles, for 3 days straight, you pretty much kind of know where you're going.
It didn't take me too long because they interacted with me. If it was anything that I needed, or if I felt uncomfortable, they would shadow me more. They would give me a chance to say that, okay, if you need someone to come help you again, come shadow you, then just let us know. And that made me real comfortable with them telling me that.
But you are going to see blood. You're going to go down to the ER. You're going to see things. I have people cough all over me all the time. Different things. Had catheters break on me. It doesn't happen very often, but there are those things that are going to happen.
You have a lot of patients out here that are not going to feel well, that they're going to just not want to talk at all, but just have to learn to deal with it or cope with it and go about your day and just know how to handle certain situations.
It never fails. It seems like every single patient asks me, you look so little, how do you push us around all day? You're so tiny. I'm like, don't underestimate me because I'm little.
they're angry, they're not, I've had people say, I'm not going anywhere. And then you go back to the nurse, they're like, she has to go. I'm like, okay, let's go back in and try this again.
It changed my whole day. I was sitting in the pre-op. Actually, I was sitting in the holding area waiting to go to pre-op. And this lady came in with a huge smile on her face. And she said, Mr. Cox, it's my pleasure to take you down to the pre-op. She totally relaxed me. She chatted with me the whole way down there. And it just set the tone for the rest of the day, and I was completely relaxed. Now, I thought that I'd just stay nervous and nothing could get me out of this nervous state. But she was so kind, so bubbly. The person that took me was very compassionate, and it was almost like she was my friend. I'm not sure if they know how much they impact a person. I mean, even if people that's been there a while, if they're taking them down to X-ray or something, I mean, just somebody that's kind and somebody that's considerate and understanding.
Your positive contribution as a transporter directly impacts the well-being of patients. It also contributes to your own personal job satisfaction. We welcome the application of any and all individuals who are excited to demonstrate a shared commitment to an exceptional patient experience and contribute to our positive workplace culture.
It is a great opportunity here at the hospital. You have many different positions, and also in transport you just have, if you're wanting to be very active, it's really fun. It's not always just hard work, it's really fun at times. And also with how, before I start working at the hospital, if you want something, go for it, because I've always been trying to get out here at Lakeland Regional, and since I've been here, I've loved it, and I'm not going anywhere.